Thanks for joining us. Day 6, Salt with You.
Join us 9 a.m. each morning on our Facebook pages or on our YouTube channel, Salt TV.
Morning, my name's Nikki. I'm going to be talking this morning about change and transition. There's a lot of change going on, and with that comes a lot of opportunity. Change is the thing that happens. It's an end point, it's a destination, it's a point in history, but transition is the thing that happens inside us. It's the opportunity for transformation. A lot of the change that's happening is dictated externally. Things are happening, we're being told to change this, to do that. One of the things we're going to need to do is to let go of the old. Things are not the same anymore. Things are changing. And we need to let go of the way we used to do things and embrace the opportunity for something different. Within that though, we can choose our attitude towards the transitions. How are we going to respond? We're in control of that. Part of the transition is going to be grief and loss. As we let go of things we may not have anticipated, there's going to be a certain level of grieving with that. You might have had functions planned, you might have had events coming up and things you're excited about, and there's a certain amount of loss with that. Loss is not an unusual story in the community of faith. In the Bible, the book of the Psalms, over 100 of the Psalms deal with grief and loss and how to process that transition, that journey into something new and that letting go. Some people might find it easy to let go of those things and other people might find it challenging. It's really important during this time to be sensitive to other people and how they're managing their grief and loss as well. It's going to be different for all of us. We've been on our own journey, we have our life situations, who we are individually, and that makes us respond in different ways. So one way we can care for each other is just to be respectful of how other people are handling their own grief and loss during this time. It can also be quite confusing and disorientated as we move into a new kind of new. Life's changing, the transitions are emerging, but the new normal hasn't started yet. So it can be a time of questioning and wondering. Now in that, as we seek the new ways of normal, we can be purposeful and intentional and find opportunities to stop, to be still. Some of those are enforced upon us. There are so many ways that we can dig deep, practice a pause. I'd really like to encourage you as we move into this time of transition to carve out times, to seek ways that you can be quiet and still and not distracted by the world, the things that are going on out there, the story, the narrative of the time, but how can you actually carve out time? You might find a mindfulness app. There's lots of Christian meditation things if you're a person of faith. There's other things that you can tap into. But making time to be quiet and be still, to think about yourself, to question and wonder how you're going and how you're going to move forward is a really powerful way to transition well. Thanks. Did we want to thank?
Salt is open. Just a reminder, you can register for supplies. If you are isolated due to the coronavirus, call the Salt office on 4480 5028.